Hi, good morning, Ms. Manohara. My name is Nur Akila, and this is my group members. We have Tasha, Syaza, Kirtana, and Nurul. So we are students from University Pendidikan Sultan Idris. Now we are taking forensic psychology, and this interview session is a part of our assignment. So first of all, how are you today?
Oh, I'm good, thank you.
We hope you are doing well. Thank you so much for taking your time to join with us, and we really appreciate this opportunity to learn from you.
Thank you.
Okay, so to begin our interview, we would like to ask a few questions about your organization and the case that you handle. Okay. Can you briefly tell us about your organization and its main mission? Can you briefly tell us about your organization and its main mission?
Okay. So thank you for you all to come to meet with us. Me lah, only one person now today. Our organization started in 2011. So we are quite later than the other women's group. But our mission is really we want to end gender-based violence. When we say gender-based violence, we want everybody to live in harmony, men, women, children. So every time, sometimes when people ask us, you are women's group, are you anti-men? Selalu terus they think that is anti-men. We said no, we sayang men. Only we don't want is the violence, So we are anti-violence, So we were, because as much as there are many men who abuse, they are also good men. They are good brothers, they are good fathers, they are good husbands, So we also want men to join us in this fight, because we tell men, if you are part of the problem, you must also be part of the solution. So that's why in our program now we not only educate women, we want men to come, especially young men. Because when dah tua tu susah sikit, the kepala otak already lively, already form, and so difficult to change. But the younger one, we can tell them, we respect each other, we are men and women, biologically we are different. But otherwise we are all human beings, If I hit you, you also sakit, you hit me also, I also sakit. So we always tell them, we are against violence, If your wife not listening to you ke, you punya wife tak masak, tak sedap ke, you have no right to hit her. That's all, You can talk, you can discuss, but don't hit her. So this is the mission that we go around lah.
Okay. Yeah. And also, can you explain more about your role and how long you have been working in this organization?
I am one of the, before this, I worked with other women's organization, but the other women's organization focus very much on middle class women, So I said, then who want to go to the community? So we, a group of women from other women's organization, they came together. We said, okay, kita fokus pada orang yang no information, kan? Maybe they all have maklumat here, but maybe not enough, So we go, because they also scammed on the phone, the women cheated, the love scam tu banyak yang kena. So we said, okay, let us bring the awareness, bawa kesedaran about women's rights to the community. Then we started and I was one of the founding members juga lah. Then even the name also macam kan, Women's Equality Association, ada orang cakap the one lah, equality women, all this one, equality, kan? Only because people think we want to go up and put the men down. No, but we say equality means men and women together, we want to respect, even when women say, hey women, learn lah how to belasah your husband. Then we say, that's wrong, because you are also teaching the violence. We say no violence. We want to teach respect, respect each other, you not well, if wife not well, husband also can cook, not the woman with sakit-sakit dia yang kena masak like that, kan? So we said, we teach them respect. So we said, okay, we will have Women's Equality Association. So that's how we started. But we also in the beginning we thought we have a shelter. Sebab sometimes we talk about right kan, you are the heart. Tapi she got nowhere to go when the husband is beating her. Family cannot accept, or she want to run away to a safe place. Then she got no place. Kalau the rich woman, they have their own house, they have bought another house, or they can go and stay in a hotel. But this woman, no money because they have no savings. So where do they go? Especially if they are not working, lagi teruk. They have no plan, no? So we say, okay lah, we sewa one rumah. We say, any woman who feel that she want to run away, not only husband ke, from abusive boyfriend ke, abusive father ke, this house for you. You can come and stay here. That was the beginning lah. That's the intention we start for women on the ground to have a place to go, to be safe first. Then we educate her, then we give counseling. We have counselors in our organization. Then if you need to go to police, we accompany her. Go hospital, we accompany her. See the lawyer pun, we accompany her. So kita in the beginning, we accompany her sampai dia rasa she can do it herself.
Okay. Next question. Can you share what kind of cases that your organization usually handle? Maybe such as domestic violence, sexual assault, or other related cases?
Mainly is domestic violence lah. Domestic violence, and then also sexual harassment at the workplace. Even dalam if the bus pun ada, and then it's even things like mencabul kehormatan, it's outrage of modesty. You just go jogging, dia naik motor datang slow, pop dia pegang dia lari. Kita rasa semua terrible like that. Tapi kita tak tahu siapa dia. So we tell the man, why you do like that thing? Why? So you got mother, you got sisters. Where is your respect? So we teach the boy and we tell the woman, it's not your problem. Even you walking, you pakai seksi pun, nobody have right to come and pegang you macam tu, so we say don't blame ourselves. Sometimes our parents ke, our women will say, you lah because you pakai like that, But if the man's mind no good, how we dress also, he will still disturb. But if he has respect, he learn, tak apalah, lantak dia lah, dia nak pakai macam mana buat, aku tak kisahlah. You can also take that approach. But we said, why you take the approach? You go and disturb her, and then say because she pakai seksi, So like a lot of sexual harassment cases also, and then rape. You see lah now the young people in the school, not only bully but rape. Kan hari itu Damantara, the police even kill the girl. So we like, oh my God, we thought only the older men, but now the younger men also macam, because if your father is like that, kita selalu cakap kalau nak melentur bulu biarlah dia pada rebung dia kan. Kalau dekat rumah tu dah macam tu, they follow lah, because that is the value yang they take from the family. Kalau bapa everyday call the mother, kau sial lah, perempuan tak guna lah, the son will take that. When his girlfriend misbehave, patutlah bapa aku cakap perempuan tu macam ni, mak aku pun dipanggil sial. Then he take that value. But if the father is a loving person, the son will learn also to respect. That's what we are trying to put in to the women and men, But these are the cases lah. Domestic violence, rape, sexual harassment, and now is the online bullying. A lot of women get what they call technology facilitated violence. That one, this something is new. Tapi everything just like one woman who killed herself just because she was selling her handbag. Mahal punya lah. She said, this handbag I bought is 5,000 like that. If you want, you can tell me. Then people all comment. You see the background, rumah dia rumah macam sampah. Rumah dia, I think she live in the kawasan macam mana flat, tapi dia nak berlagak juga. But you see, words also can kill us, Sampai she kill herself, So we are saying, you must tell yourself, I know who I am. Why you want to go and kill yourself just because, But you see, some people, they cannot take it, So she killed herself. So now we are documenting those cases. We are telling people, if you have this kind of case, come to us. And then the love scam also, that one older woman banyak kena. Dia dah tahu, you see people like, oh Mano ni dah tua, mungkin PF banyak lah, ada jugalah harta. So they try to tackle you, and then you kalau rasa, this ni okay lah, dia nak okay lah, like that lah. And then once he already get what you have, and then belah lah, So those cases also come to us lah. So the various type of violence against women cases,
Okay, nice. What are the most common situations that victims come to you for help?
Common
situation.
Common situation is usually husband are beating them up and they have nowhere to go. First they tahan many years, They say, no mind lah, where can I go? Tapi macam you all lah, they will Google lah where to find now at least they can find, That's why kita nak put our leaflet dekat balai polis, dekat Jabatan Kebajikan, so that if women come, we say, if they want some place to stay counselling can you give them our pamphlet? So they also help us lah. Sometimes police also call, ada ke tempat dia orang nak pergi. So now, although we don't have a shelter, we have other shelter. Dekat Kelang ada shelter, in PJ here also there's a woman shelter. So we make the referral for them. So most of the time, they want to run away from the violence. Last time they very takut, like 10 years ago when we started, they don't want to come out, they don't want to see us. Tapi now they berani, but they no place to go, so they macam terdesak juga lah, So at least they know that they call. So we are very happy when they call. When they call, we said, how I want to come out, but I scared. No, we follow you. We go correct way. We go to the police. We accompany you. We can come and meet you. So usually many is domestic violence cases. The one that come to us for help lah. Then now because we go even in the community, even more people come out lah. Yang still staying tahan like that. But anak semakin ramai, tapi she doesn't have the support. She don't even know how to family planning. If she don't want child, can go to the perancang keluarga, talk to them like that. She don't know how to do it. Then husband is, you're pregnant lah. So when they lari, they have to take so many children with them. Tapi we said never mind. Our shelter home, how many children also we can take you. Tapi the problem is, dia dah datang after 3 months, people call lah, tengok you punya husband kesian tau, janggut semua dah panjang, dia tak makan, dah kurus. Then they feel sad, kesian, maybe give him another chance lah. Then dia tak tengok anak-anak, maybe dia rindu dekat anak. Orang cakap macam tu, pun saya rasa saya nak balik. So if she rasa nak balik, we let her go. Sebab it's your life, your family. But we say, if happen again, please come back. One woman that I handle 8 times, she go, come back. Then she told me what, no, I also very malu to come back. I said, no, this place is for you. You have to think like this is your mother's house. Anytime you have, how many times you come also, we accept you. Don't feel that malu lah, this no. This place we create is to support you, and family is not easy to live. Macam tu lah, cakap little bit, your husband kesian, kurus like that. Now women kan, we are trained to feel sympathy, very. But when they go back, then we tell them, don't tell where the shelter. Because if you tell, next time they cari you begitu lah. But then the men very clever, no, they pretend they already changed for a while lah, maybe 3 months, 6 months. Woman tell everything because she think he already changed. No lah, I went here because they all jaga me like that kan. Then the next round when she come back, he come there lah. I know my wife is here. Then we have to call the police lah. So this is why we want to train the woman. We cannot blame lah, because percaya tu kan, we already trust lah your own husband. You tak trust, then trust someone who lagi kan. So we cannot marah the woman also. We only say, why you tell? Because so many women here, then the other woman pun kena expose, you know. So they have police protection, so immediately call, the police will come lah. Itu je is good. But if the woman is outside the gate, then that's why they cannot simply go out lah. We don't allow them to simply go out of the gate, you know. Yeah. Okay, did I answer your question? Answer?
Yeah. Next, have you noticed any changes or trend in the type of cases over time?
Trend changes.
Maybe the cases increasing or decreasing.
Oh, you see, last time, 1998 Domestic Violence Act, kita dah ada satu akta kekerasan rumah tangga. Then when we see the cases increase, maybe not because the cases increase, but now women berani to come out. That's why increase. Before this, they don't come out, kan? So sometimes when the numbers increase, we feel that sometimes they see a program. Itulah we want the Kementerian Wanita come out on TV and say, don't be scared, come out, we are here, like that kind of messages. If they have more, then you see when we do International Women's Day, then we all banyak put in the papers, in the media, then women call. Because suddenly they see, oh, got number to call like that. So we see the trend is like that lah. Sometimes they follow, kita publicize, they get the number, they come out. You know, so when they come out, we think, wow, suddenly so many cases. No, actually they are there. Even now we feel maybe 1% je yang keluar, maybe 99% still or not yet come out, you know. So the numbers maybe not the real numbers of the actual cases, because we see the way the culture, they feel that this is our family. Sometimes I ask the woman, you how many years in this domestic violence? Oh, this is already my 8th year. Never dia keluar terus 1 year. Now the younger generation, we see the trend, the younger people, they already start to talk. But then family say what? No, you baru married 1-2 years, you already complain. This is slowly lah. You learning to become a family, you learning to become husband and wife. Then you say, oh okay lah, tunggulah another 2 years. But the situation never change, because it's like you ada penyakit tapi you tak cari dia punya penawar. How you want to get well, you know? You must do something. At least the family could say, go for counseling. You don't want to talk to family, you don't want family to know, you go outside. You find people. That's why lah we want people lah, if they give a number, then they can ada satu case I do, the husband lock her up in the house and go to work. She is an 8-month pregnant woman, and I fell in the bathroom and bleeding. You know, and then lucky the neighbor all scared. No, they said her husband is like gangster like that. No, so they all takut to help her. So they all say, Dad, we give you one number to call them. Then she called us. At least they will know number. You know, she did not call us. She give. Then that woman called. Then we call the police. The police took so long to come. So we all go there, we stand the gate there, we say, oh dia punya lock kecil je. So the neighbor said, Nah, I'll give you the hammer. The neighbor takut tapi dia suruh kita buat. Dan kita pun kesian takut dia mati because bleeding, you know. Then we ketuk dia, this one we buka, we told the woman, if anybody asks, you say you do yourself. Sebab kita tak boleh, we go and buka, you know. But suppose if she die, you know, so at least when we ketuk buka, the ambulance also came. We already called the ambulance, but we waiting for the police and the ambulance. They take so long to come. So kita tak sabar. The neighbor all very good lah. They all say we all dare not. After somebody see, husband balik cakap, saya nampak dia yang buat. If us, they tak kenal, so they cannot find us. So just the way sekarang desperate, but we help the women. It's a life that we save lah. I know. But police also they are good also. If we tell them, we know emergency is okay, tapi you jangan cerita dalam report. You tell us, kita boleh accept. Also, because everybody human, no. Police pun manusia juga, dia, you know. So they are helpful when we go and talk to them, you know. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, that's all for me. Thank you for your explanation. Now I will pass the next question to my friend.
Oh. Usually the first is for them to believe that they have a right, to live abusive relationship, So they take so many years to decide because they think this is family, no good to go out and tell the story, so I should change myself. So because they keep blaming themselves, I am the one who, why the other people, the husband never beat them? What is it that they do that I don't do? I don't cook well, I don't dress up well. So they're always looking at them, but they are not looking at the problem that is the men who have no respect for them, So they start with that, but once they break out of that, they come out to make, like I said, they go to the shelter and then they go back and then they come back. And then because the decision making is, there's a challenge to themselves also. And then they also, when they make a police report, sometimes police also feel this is domestic lah, your children very young, never mind lah, you go back. Sometimes police also have this mindset. So that's why we marah, we tell the police, by right, you should take the phone, call the man, say, oh, you beat your wife the wife is here, no, to make report. Then if the police ask, oh, what report she make? You don't ask me that. I am going to come and get you. So if the police is like that, then the man scared. Now the man say, what now? You go lah and make police report. Police also will ask you to go home. That's true enough. Police also talk like that, So we are telling the police, don't lah. She already, after 8 years, 10 years, now only she stepped out of the house, berani because already tak tahan. And then, because some of the men not only beat the wife, children sekali they beat, Got one family, the baby, 6-month-old baby, every time the husband angry, take the baby and throw on the wall. So the woman said, I can take it lah, but I cannot take it when you do that to the baby. So she already go to the balai, and then the police said, oh, your baby, children, so far not hurt right. Takkanlah you tunggu sampai the baby die, then only you want to take the case. Takkan you tunggu this one until already patah tulang what, then only you want to take the case, kan? So the woman feel police also like not helpful. Some of them make 5, 6 report, still the action is slow. Although we have Domestic Violence Act, tapi is like the police like sort of send her back to her home. And then like legal, if you want to go for legal advice, you need money to go to a lawyer, that's why sometimes the woman say, why when we get married, register our marriage, no need to pay. But when to divorce, banyak, is a big amount, because lawyers can charge any amount. Lawyers also will, they cannot do, we try to get like legal aid center, we have lawyers who tell you your right. As a wife, you have like this right, you can claim this and that. But if they represent you in court, there is some money still lah. Maybe not big amount also. They still have to pay money which the woman sometimes cannot afford. Then it's like this lah. They can only go to a shelter. But if you can afford to buy your own house and go to her own house, that is even better. So sometimes they don't work. Sometimes they feel the man lah, my husband is very kind. He's kind today. Tapi you don't know, because they are not independent on their own feet. So when the husband change, then it's a challenge for her lah, because she never keep any money. Oh no, with my husband I know secret, everything I tell. So we teach women, not you lie to your husband, but you have to keep little bit of money saving for yourself, because when time like this come, you want to run also, no money. We have women go to the neighbor's house to ask for money to run away from the husband, But neighbor scared because I give money, then people find out. Then the husband say, why you must campur in my family business? So so we are telling women, you must have a small job or some income to keep for yourself in emergency, Because we all feel one woman, she married quite a rich man lah. But she was working, she's a professional. He said, you don't need to work lah, you go shopping every day lah, and like that. But after 3 years, he have another woman. His money all now go there. So what about this woman? You know, lucky that time she is younger, she go back on the job, this one, then she build her life. Suppose she already older, cannot get a job, and she has no more skill because dah lama tinggal. So then, so when they depend like that, we also cannot tell, one day maybe your husband cheat. We don't know. Because some men very good, sampai mati also dia jaga, you know. So it's really a gamble lah. So these are some of the challenges the woman face. The first one to come out of that domestic violence. So although we say kita sekarang dah ada undang-undang, men cannot beat the wife, if broken the arm, he can get arrested. Sometimes the wife feel what? No. Then the husband tell the wife, you wanna the police arrest me? You wanna? They use the family, Then the husband family come. You wanna? Your children's father is somebody who masuk penjara. You see the challenges for the woman. She want to punish him because he sampai patah the tangan. On the other side, they all remind her, you wanna? Your family like that. Your anak-anak esok, his father went to prison. So you see, then she say, okay lah, I tarik balik lah the laporan. Kita kesian, ayo you tarik laporan. Then the fellow lagi berani, if he stop, never mind. He doesn't stop because it's a learned behavior. Unless you say, you go for counseling lah, you find out lah. But when the husbands, we talk to the husband, some husbands say what? Call us. I heard the wife is so clever, they come to our organisation, dia ambil kita punya pamphlet. Today only I don't have pamphlet dah to give you. But you see what in the dia bawa kita punya pamphlet, dia letak on the table. And the husband come, where did she go? Apa ni persatuan wanita? Dia tengok kan? Then they call us, My wife came there. I said, I don't know. Because she bring your pamphlet here. I want to know, like, you all woman right, you talk about woman only. Hey, men also got right, no. You must ask, why men beat their wife? Oh, you cakap like that, no. So we said, sorry, if violence, we cannot support lah. Because we against violence. No, I want to know what she came there to report. I will demand from us. He said, we don't know who your wife is, because many people come here, they don't need to give their IC, couple name, anybody can come. So then the woman called, my husband, after that takut, he saw your paper already, dia buat taktik lah, dia tengok husband dia, now say she know her right, dia takut juga kena report dekat polis ke. I see my husband, macam dia risau, apa ni, dia tak ada, like that. So she feel very strong, because dia tengok husband dia ada difference lah when she bring this pamphlet. So he just ask us, she buat diam je lah. She said, no lah, somebody give me, I bring lah. Dia cakap macam tu, like that lah. Dalam hati dia kata, dia tahu sangat, because they feel, even like that, they feel empowered already, Kita dengar pun, it's nice lah, at least you're building her confidence, because the beating is not simply one slap, like that lah, start like that lah, one slap, one kick like that. And then lama-lama they become very violent, They even can take the plier and clip, take the rokok and burn the breast. They can do that kind of thing. So outside people tak nampak, because women also malu how she want to go and show that. So they do that kind of violence. So the challenge inside itself, the cultural challenge, where culture teaches like that lah. This is our family. Busuk macam mana pun in the four walls. Jangan bawa keluar meludah ke langit lah. All this kind of story. So the culture keeps us in that position as a woman. Kita lah yang kena sabar. But how long kan? Sabar also they said ada the limit lah. So her challenge alone within the culture, the religion. Although we believe in religion, God says everybody equal. Tapi we are made to believe we must follow the husband punya ruling, like that kan. So we see all that. And then when she come out like this, police also is not helpful. Lawyers also she cannot afford, So financial. So quite a lot of challenges for the women lah. Plus her children, where will children go? Then she feel, nanti my children got no father. Sometimes the man love the children, but he beat his wife. Then the children all say, Ma, I want to see father, like that. Then she feels bad. She said, never mind, for the children, I stay back, you know. But she is also human being, she also need a right, you know. She also must be happy. Takkan dia sacrifice everything for children and husband. And what about her? She didn't do anything wrong, you know. That's what we tell her. You didn't do anything wrong. What wrong you did that he did you? So she said, that's why lah, I don't know everything he say I follow. Because he just want to treat you like power lah, the power relationship, you know, between the husband and the wife, you know. So she's caught in this power thing lah, that man is the head of the household, you know. We believe that without tell the husband cannot even go anywhere, you know, all that kind of belief, you know. Usually they never show lah. They never show. Even they go to hospital also, or even they go to police station. Most of them they come because they think it's because it's their fault. When they come and then they want to see what you say, you know. Because that is why when we meet them, we never ask why your husband beat you, because there's no reason we can beat you. We never ask why. We just say what happened, you know. Then when they know that we are on their side, then they say, oh, so you believe me? Then once they already know you support them, then only the crying start lah, because they dah rasa macam you are listening to her. If they feel that you're not reaching to them, they will say, never mind lah, I come back when I need. Then we know they are not ready to open up. They just coming to find out first that whether these people really or not want to help them. I see like they go hospital, the doctor said, oh, broken arm, boy. No, I fell down in the bathroom. They say like that. But now in our program, we do training with the doctors also in the accident and emergency. We say, doctor, many of the women come with domestic violence, tapi dia tak berani to tell, you know. So for one woman, the husband took the stick, poke her eye, you know, and she pengsan, you know. But he takut, he thought she mati, you know. He bring her to hospital. And then when dia dah bangun, she said, he told her, don't tell the doctor, don't tell the doctor. Tengok, masa tu dia tahu takut, tahu he don't want to be arrested. Then the doctor asked, she said, oh no, when I mopping, I stir. The doctor said, come on lah, takkanlah orang mopping can until so deep like that. You are bluffing, he said. Somebody beat you, somebody poke your eyes. Then she takut lagi, you know. Then only she tell the truth. So some doctors, they don't accept just simply what you say, because they can see what. You know, one case I did one woman, because we have one-stop crisis center at the hospital, where the woman come, then the doctor already examine her, and if it's domestic violence case, he will send to the one-stop crisis center. And the one-stop crisis center, we talk to the woman lah, about counselling and all that. There's one woman, she just gave birth cesarean, no, jahit, balik home, the husband want check. He say, how long I want to wait? It's my right, you know, as a man. I wait, now you say you cesarean lah, you cannot lah. Then I go and jahit, pelacur lah, he said. So the woman, she said, I let you go lah, I rela lah, you know why? Because I cannot take it lah, very painful. And the husband, he said, he's so angry, you know, wow, you can say I go to prostitute lah. You are my wife, you know, I have a right over you. 4 sets on her sampai pecah dia punya jahitan. You know? She no choice, she have to go to hospital. And then she tell the doctor, I fell down in the bathroom lah. And the doctor said, then the doctor called us lah. I'm a bit suspicious, but you all find out lah, maybe because it was a man doctor, she don't want to say. Then when I met her, she told me, I don't know how to tell you, I feel now macam my husband raped me, you know. You see? So that's why we say marital rape happen, because sex must be consented with two people. I also happy, you also happy, we have sex. But if I am sick, not well, you must respect lah, let me rest. So we said this is considered rape lah, She said, I feel rape, I don't know, but it's my husband, I don't know how else to explain. But you see, so this happened. She never tell the doctor, but when the doctor suspect and sent to us, then we find out from her, this is what the husband did. So see, these are things that so much that the women go through, and they don't think that other people will believe them. They think what, no? Sure, they all wonder, hey, your husband buat ni teruk-teruk macam ni, apa you buat? Even one policewoman tell me, Puan, suami saya pun dah kahwin, Puan. Suami saya tak ada pula pukul macam ni, Puan. Dia mesti ada buat something lah, Puan. Dia cakap. I say, you should thank your husband punya mother. That means she bring him up with good values. Yang dia tak percaya wife like one man, no. Wife dia selalu walk. Then his friend said, you punya wife baru you balik mulut dah tu. I punya wife mulut dia macam tu. Hati dia, emas, you see. We want this kind of man, who understand her beyond her words. Memanglah dia kalau dia membebel tu, dia membebel ada sebab. Tapi you say, tak apalah. So the man asked me. So I balik je, my wife bebel macam ni, what do I do? I said, you put on your jogging shoe, you tell her, you dah habis main bebel, nanti saya balik saya go one round first sebab saya stress. See, you can also do that, but you take the opportunity to straight away beat her. Tapi dekat office you masuk je, boss say, you boleh siap ni. Itu membebel juga. Kenapa you tak tumbuk dia terus? That one you tahan, because if you beat your boss, the consequences is different. Your wife, she will take anything. So you see, same person, tapi sana dia boleh tahan, they don't do, but with their wife, they just lepas. So we tell them, you must learn anger control, and you also must get out of the situation. Never mind. Then you call her, you finish already? Baby, I want to come back now. I'm hungry lah. Something like that, cool down the situation. So it's how we handle it, because we want that respect lah. We always say to the men, we don't say that all the women are good, all the men are bad. Ada juga perempuan like that membebel, but you cannot beat her. That's not the reason, kan? If you feel that she don't want to listen to you, you cannot hidup with her, then cara baik you lepas lah. Because every day when the children see, they love the father and they love the mother, and then they see suddenly father very bad, suddenly father very nice, so they don't know how to see the father, because they are young children, they don't talk, nobody talk to them, so they just suffer in the silence, and then they grow up with that value lah. Then that's how they go out and treat women. The women are like this lah, like that. That's why my father beat my mother, like that. So that one we don't want the children to learn, yeah. That's the one we want to start from the young, Hesitate to seek help is because malu, they don't want people to know. They think people, neighbor all don't know, because neighbor also know also, they all talk but they don't help, so no help coming what. She malu one thing, she said, my life like this, other people watching, what kind of woman am I am no good, she keep looking at herself. Then she said, never mind lah. Sometimes like if you Indian community dia cakap apa tau, ini dah nasib saya. They feel that in this life, this is how your life going to be, so you have to accept, so they accept lah. So actually by right, it's not that you can change it, but you believe that this is already your life, your what do you call takdir. This is my takdir, this is how my life. Then they accept it. If they accept it, then you cannot change it. Even if you go and offer help, you say, never mind lah, I already, where I want to go, who want to help me, people all look down on me. I go to my family, so family say, that's your marriage, don't come back home. So when everybody reject, then she feel she has no help out there, this is her life, she has to, then she will maybe when my children all big, then my life changed. So they look at the children, their life, they don't want to bother. Because sometimes when they go to the mother's house, mother say what? No, lah, before your father also like that, your father also beat, you all grow up also, you all okay also, so it is continuous, this one that you don't break, this the cycle that we want to break. We don't want that our mothers were like that. Today our life different. Last time mother no education, no this one, so mother taking, then children are in much more better situation. Then you better situation, your children will be even more better situation. Those days the mothers all no graduate, now young women you all graduate, so your children all will be even faster by this one, brilliant mind and all that. That's how we break the cycle and change the life. Then we have to tell our mothers, no ma, you took it for us, but I cannot take it like that. I also have a right. So this one we don't practice enough. The woman want to seek help, every corner she see, she only see negative result, negative reply, negative response. So she feels, what's the point? I even try. I go to police ask me to go home. I go to my family, so my family said, you must have do something wrong. Why your sister okay, you not okay? Or mother said, I also went through. So if this is the cycle, so we are just continue this cycle, then sometimes this kind of people, they come to hospital also, like any broken bone, you want to make a police report, because it's embarrassing my family, and then after all, it's just the husband will say what? No, husband also pandai at that time. Sorry, I actually don't want to break your bone, I just nak ajar you je. I just want to tell you don't do. I just angry je. When angry, I want the man also tell me, I angry, I just beat her, not to break her bone. I say I believe you, but the bone is broken, so it's become a police case. If your wife report, you have to go penjara lah. Then he said, please lah, tell me, when the other wife very strong, don't want to tarik the report, the husband tell us, please lah, you ask my wife to tarik the report. I say, you never break my leg, you break her leg, you have to ask her lah, don't ask me. So still a lot of people controlled by the culture. Kita malu tau selalu nak muka like that. But for who the muka when you suffer, and our society is not helpful. Jangan kita percaya orang lah, tapi cerita pasal orang very good, macam when I go to do counselling in the One Stop Crisis Center, hospital HKL, even the nurse or the ama, they ask what, Tuan itu perempuan kena dera ke? Jangan macam lah Indian ke apa, ama dia, nurse, all the nurse lah. That one, the woman kena pukul. Then I said, why you all want to know, want to ask? Then if you can offer any help, tak apa. If I tell you, you go and tell her, that woman lah kena pukul lah. You say, they all very happy to cerita about that woman. No, dah lah that woman wearing dark glasses because you want to cover eyes yang blue-black like that. Ni laki ni. Oh, she's so beautiful lah. Pasti husband beat. So they all cerita, So always I tell, if we go to the hospital to counsel, so we already told the doctor, we have to training all these nurses also. When women come like that, respect her, don't like look at her, try to go and ask her for stories, So we are very good at talking about the story, but the real help we don't offer, So we tell them, you can offer help, I tell you. If you cannot offer help, apa I tell you, The police will cerita because we want the police to help. Then the nurse said, okay lah, we shouldn't be like that because orang pun boring because so they want this kind of story, So we are not enough helping society lah. A lot more we have to do because people are scared like that lah. Nanti the neighbor come, he know I'm the one help, and then they come and kacau me. We are worried about that also, which is a real fear also lah. Although we have to get up and help, but people have a real fear. When the police also ask who report, they scared that the wife will say my neighbor is the one who give me the number like that. So we have to break. We must have more supportive. Definitely, because when they go back, then life is good for a while, because they thought that everything has changed, and then nothing changed. Then they come back. Not only it affects them, because we only see physically. When we talk to them, psychologically, every night. Some women tell us every night, I can't sleep because I don't know whether tomorrow my husband come back, he's okay, or he's going to repeat it, because the fear is always there, because he has done a few times, but they are always want to give another chance. Sometimes I ask, how many chance already this one? 101 chance? Because so many times, so they say, yeah, because my heart still cannot give up. I married him because I already dream a beautiful life, beautiful family. We understand that, but then in the long run, it takes an effect not only on them, on their children. Children, little ones, can go to school. After that, cannot go to school. Sometimes when they come to us for counselling, and then she said, I don't want to go back today. I want to go to the shelter. Can you arrange for me? Then her son, who is 10 years old, asking me, Mother, so today we don't go back to our house, we go to auntie's house. The auntie's house means is the shelter. Sampai dia dah recognize the shelter has like a second home. And then when you go to the shelter, everything is not like your own house lah. You have to follow rules, you have to get up in the morning, you got no toys to play. The children don't understand what is the mother. That is why they grow up as confused adult lah. This boy, 10-year-old boy, imagine another 10 years time, how is mine? He came up in a family that there was no love, there's so much of violence, mother cannot make a decision, So the woman, the longer the woman makes the decision, sometimes the woman decide not to come out at all after that. She said, okay lah, I tried a few times. Sorry lah, I'm not intelligent woman, I'm not educated, I'm not clever. So they accept already that she cannot fight. She's stupid herself like that. No, So they said, no, it's not you. You can do it. You have done a few times. You must do it. But she thinks that nobody has said what you have done is good. You made a stand. You went out. No, everybody is asking her to go back to the family. Some men they hold their children. No, they say you don't take my children. You want to get out, you get out. She go because he already break her head and she cannot take it. But then people say, what kind of mother are you? You leave your 3 children with your husband, you don't go back. So the challenges are continuous. This one that sometimes the woman asks me, Mano, you tell me, if you are me, what will you do? I said, if I were you, I think long time I must be already. You are a strong woman. I am not strong. Because I am not her. I can tell her, if I just buang, I just continue, I can say easily. But she every day have to struggle with it. So I said, you cannot ask like that to Kiran, because you are actually very strong. If you can survive, still send your children to school, your husband go to work, come back, the little bit money he give you, you manage, you feed your children, that means you are a survivor. That's why in our counseling with women, we never call them the victim, we call them the survivor, because they have come this far, So I said, if I were you, I don't think I can take too much, but you can take. You are stronger than me. Seriously, I tell her, she's because she think that there is one way of doing things. No, I say some women, they're professional, they got money. One woman even have a house, she bought extra house. She can take her children and run to that house. She don't want. She just take the abuse and stay in this house with the husband. So you see the strength. Not all women have the same strength. That's why we always cannot tell. Well, she got 5 children, she can leave the husband. You only anak seorang aja, easy what for you to leave. We cannot compare. That woman's strength is different. That woman say, I will not allow my husband to beat me anymore because there's 5 children. I have to bring them up because I brought them to the world. You see, this one is different. No, she said my parents also they're not educated, but my father never beat us. You know, my father loved us although we were poor. But now I married this man. He has more money. I thought he got more brain because he's educated. That's why it's nothing to do with education, because values we take it from our family. We learn from our family. In school we never learn. Boy and girl have, now only got gender study and all that. But still, women's right, they always see as women want to be above the men. Are still men see it like that. Like some men, they say, but no. Men just let men be men lah. Women will just be woman lah. Yes, women can just be woman if there is no this kind of abuse. But when you don't fight for your right on equality, then you are always put down. So we said no, women also have a right. If they want to get married, have a baby and still work, that's also the woman's right. But there are also husbands who insist, I don't want the maid to bring up my baby. I want you, the mother, to take care and bring up the baby. You leave your job and stay at home. Even for that also women call us, how do I decide? Susah juga lah. Because you want your career, you also want your baby. But your husband is telling this or this. So he said, if you want to continue your work, you want the maid to take care of baby, I will remarry another woman because that woman will take care of my baby. So this kind of challenges, very unfair challenges lah. Because she loves her career, let her do her career. Then that is why we fighting for like childcare center in the workplace, so that mother can also run, breastfeed the baby, also do her career. Because we are together in it lah. It's just that women have to give birth, men give birth, that is a different thing, right? That's why we have to look at the gender of the men and women. Yeah. So we try, if the women come to us early, we are happy lah, because then we already start talking about it. If they come late, they have a tendency to sometimes when we do workshops, they are talking about this is what violence is. See, the men can physical violence, can rape you, can take away your money and everything. Then one woman say, I want to share my experience, and then she share, and then suddenly we say, I want to share. One woman say, 10 years I never told anybody, but today here, all cry lah. Everybody cry because they feel safe. And one woman share, they say, oh, if that woman can share, why should I not share? I also share. Wow, like that, poke, like that. Like cendawan tunggu like that. Suddenly your work also takut now. So the next session we bring a counsellor, because we takut open up the wound and then dia tak settle. So we bring our counsellor to talk to them. Then they say, this is the first time I open up. So then we realize when we go and do program like that, small group must close door, then they open up. So the awareness too lah, we have to like keep doing. That is what is still not enough lah.
You mentioned that you had a shelter before, but now you are under
Ada NGO.
Other than shelter, what are the other services that your organization provides? Counseling or anything?
Yes, so our organization now mainly we provide counseling, and then also we work with the stakeholders lah, like the police, the kebajikan, the legal aid center. So we also tell them that when the cases come, if they come and make a police report, they can also refer to us for counseling, so that we don't want the woman to feel that she went to police station and she got no support, and then the police just lepas tangan lah, because there are many channels, they don't come straight to us. Sometimes they're hurt, they go to hospital. They're very angry, they go to police. So we want to catch them everywhere they go, so that we can give them the holistic support lah. So we provide counseling, then we work for the stakeholders, then we refer them to shelter if they need shelter, and then the children also, they got a separate shelter. So the mother can go to work, the children can stay in the children's shelter. So there, because they got counselors, so even the counselor there say the children when they're playing, you give them the toys, but they are not very, they play the toy for a while. After that, they carry on stick, and then they go to the plant. Why you so naughty? Why you so naughty? See, they're beating the plant because that's what they see with their fathers, if you got a cat there, then the cat jadi mangsa dia lah. So you see the power this one, so they see them even hitting the plant when they because that's what they are used to. So they will counsel them in that children's home lah. So when we work with other organizations, then we do the empowering women in the community lah. So like we apply for government grant like that, and then we go to the Orang Asli community, we go to the PPR flats, everywhere lah, a lot of issues kan, young people, even in their flat area also rape lah, crime lah, so we want to also go in there and work with them. So we do programs like that lah, hoping that we can reach more people lah, because we feel if we can save one woman also, everybody can save one woman also is very good already, there's one woman, when I pick up the phone, hello, and that time morning, 9 o'clock, I start work, I'm eating my bread and coffee, and then the phone ringing, I'm thinking, shall I take the phone? Now 9 o'clock already lah, I better take lah. Now take the call, the woman said, thank God you pick up the phone. I just told God, I have a bottle of poison here and my phone here. If the counselor pick up the phone, I don't kill myself. If nobody pick up the phone, I drink this poison. So God don't want me to die. No, I phone, my roti pun I get like that buang, because my mouth is full. I just wanted to say hello like that kan. I said, I also, what do I tell her next? Then she said hello. Because we don't want to say how can we help you? Dia pantang, when say like that, everybody say how can you help you? How can I help you? But when I ask help, nobody can help. But they shout like that, no. Whatever they want, bend the table, no. Everybody, help. She nangis, After that she wake up, she said, sorry, were you scared? I said yes, I was scared. But never mind. I said I feel happy that. You can meluahkan to me, I'm happy with that. That means you feel comfortable with me. So never mind, you take your time. Yes, I also don't want to just say help. I really want to help. We work together. We see how we can settle. And then they feel. Then that woman who yang nak commit suicide tu kan. Then later we became friends. They always call me, Mano. I said. So you still trauma? I told you like that. I said, celaka you sekarang you boleh joking, because that time when she talked like that, I was very tense because I don't want her to commit suicide. But I don't know, I cannot say don't commit suicide. She said, well, no. How you know? What do you know about my problem? He said, don't commit suicide. So by that we shouldn't say don't commit suicide. You just say, why? Tell me. What happened that we cannot solve? Why? Like that. Then they start. We want to know the story first lah. Then when she become kawan tu she belagak lah. She every time say, are you traumatized? Then memang that time I traumatized. Can you imagine? You just pick up the phone and somebody want to commit suicide. So but we are glad in my life. I really thank God. Like in this life, I say, for me enough lah as a human being. This is what we want to do. Offer our help that we can give. So I have a friend who always say, Mano, kita ni buat kerja ni kan, bukan saja-saja tau, kita diamanahkan tau. So ini satu amanah, we have to carry out. So I always hold her words, I say very true lah. When we want to help somebody, go all the way out. Otherwise, no point what we say, we help you. Unless they don't want to be helped, then we can't do much lah. Like some women say, I surrender lah. I already decided, I'll wait for my children all to finish study, grow up, and then only I will see lah how situation like that. But we don't know whether she will survive that period or not. But if that is what she believes, we just respect it lah. We don't argue with it lah. But we say, can we call you once in a while, just to ask how are you? And then when we have program, we call you. If you are free, you come. Then like that, we try to bring them back. At least they can talk about it lah. Whether if the violence has decreased, is good lah. If he has stopped abusing, That's the best we want lah. Thank God lah. That's what we want. So there are very few men lah who stop beating because they are already used to it lah. When they're angry, and they don't want to go for any anger management. Then you see how we are socialized when we are young. That's why now we see we study how we are molded from young. As we grow up, girls must sit properly, girls must talk softly, girls everything have to do with beradab like that. But boys, they are boy like that lah. A boy they will country lah. A boy they will scream lah. But boys cannot cry. If boys cry, they say you're a boy, don't cry, really cry, don't cry like a girl. Cry is cry lah, But then we put a gender to the cry. So men close their emotion. They shut their emotion because we didn't allow them to cry when they were 5 years old. Boys don't cry, we keep telling them, then they shut their emotion. So when they're 20 years old, you want to call them for counselling, they won't come lah. Sebab kecil-kecil we already told them boys don't cry, so they are saying don't do that, let them also show their emotion, so they know how to balance their emotion. So the girls end up crying, boys end up beating because they are old already, they cannot express, so they use their hand. So we are saying that's what we must change from young, our how we mold, how we educate the boys and girls, that has to change. So we tell the mothers that your children, give them the equality where you respect both boys and girls, because men cry you see the men, dia nangis macam perempuan lah dia nangis, nangis tu apa macam perempuan macam lelaki kan. It has no gender. So but you see we put that, we give the big things to the girls, we give the more power words to the boy. Even when we do the program, we ask them, when you think of man, what comes to your mind? Strong lah, he is the leader lah, he is the boss lah, all the big words. The woman, she's big lah, she's not strong, she's beautiful lah, she's cute lah. It's nice, but the power word only go to the men, So we must give the power words also equally lah. So we teach them, this is where we don't want the scale to be like that, we want the scale to be balanced, so there is nobody above one another, but together, then only we can have a violence-free society, Then our children also learn the same thing, they see in the family, everybody happy, the bahasa yang digunakan is very nice, this is what we want to achieve, but a lot of challenges lah. A lot of challenges, yeah,
These are your services now, like your for every victim that comes to you, how do you decide what type of support they need?
Usually the support is dependent on them, what support they want, So we tell them, if you want, we give you counseling, you want counseling, some will say no need lah, counseling lah, tired lah, like that. Okay, so what do you want to know? Then they say, I want to know the law. Then we arrange the lawyer, and we tell the lawyer, we also train the young lawyers, they call them the chambering students. They haven't gone into the court yet, but they come to training with us. So we tell them, don't ask the woman what you want to know. No, you tell her, as a woman, these are your rights. I tell you. Has a mother, has a daughter, has a wife, you tell her. Because if you ask her, she will say, can I divorce my husband? Can my husband she only know that. But you must tell her what she doesn't know. So you tell her everything about the law. You as a woman, we have a right to this. Even kalau they have a child outside of marriage lah, kan orang suka cakap anak dua nikah lah anak. So we say, as a lawyer, don't use that kind of word. You are the mother of your child. This is your child. You may be not married lah legally and all that, but don't separate the mother and child like anak dua nikah like that. Like very negative. So we want to put back that this is your child. Now you want to get your child. We will work with the law to get your child back. She will say, what about the man? I don't want to let him go. He must give money for the child. Okay, you want a child maintenance? Okay, the law will look into it, how to catch him, do a DNA test, he's the father. So all this process we have. So we see how far she want to give. So it's always based on what she want. We will tell her, you want to leave your abusive home, we have a shelter if you want to go. Then she said, no, my sister said I can stay there. Okay, very good. You want to go to the police and make a report? She said, no, not now. Now I just want to go safety first. Okay, the police can wait. Because if we do it and then she follow, later if anything, she will say, they asked me to do, I actually don't want to make police station. Some of them don't want to make report at all, no. Tapi, the problem is, say 10 years, children got 3 already. And then, suddenly husband want to divorce. Then when she go to court, she want the children. Then the man say, no, I'm the one who earning the money. I want my children. My wife no job, or she part-time job, only this much money. Then she said, but he is an abuser. Then the court said, show me your evidence. You want police report also don't have. How to show evidence? Because court cannot, how the court want to believe the mother or believe the father? The court must see. Then if you throw all the 10 reports you made, so they say, oh my God, we have abuser like that. The court can decide not to give him the custody, give to the mother full custody. But this is where the woman don't want to make the police report because they feel kasihan to the husband also lah. Nanti after he lose his job, no money, balik. So the children don't have anything also, So there's a lot of those kind of challenges. But we then tell the woman her right. We read out all her rights, and then the decision which one she want to make. Even after she know everything, and she say, okay, and now I know. Let me pick thing first, I go back first, Then we let her go home also lah. Only we tell her, we hope violence lah, because some of the women have gone back and died. Because the men say, oh, you're so brave, you go, so the people never take care of you, See, at the end there, you come back to me also, yeah, this place, you come back. Now I can do anything to you. Who can ask? Who can do? So we become even more violent because they rasa like you so berani to leave me and go off like that, no? So we have one client, he pretended, for Kelantan, she stayed with us that time, we have shelter. Then she said, I want to go back. My 4 children there, Then he said, come back now, we start life again. I will take care of 4 children until. And he really take good care of the children, When she balik, today, the next we hear she died. Her sister called and said, why you all send her back? She died. He killed her. We believe he killed her. But then we said she want to go back. Her family. How can we hold her? We cannot keep her. So we said we already have written. That's why we asked them to sign. Now you go back, your own free will. But we told her if it's violent, you come back. You come back again. She said yes, tapi I did not sempat. So like that also got happen lah, So but then you see, we can tell her no, you don't go. He's very dangerous. You told us he is capable of killing. She already told us he's capable of killing. He said if I want, he said sometimes you watch movie, ada satu movie they will put the plastic bag on the head and tie, maybe next time I must punish you like this. Tie the plastic bag around the head. Then you see, he already said like that. She said, will he do it? How I know? Maybe he do or maybe he threatened. But the risk you are taking, can happen also, But so it happened like that also lah. They come and then they want to go back because they really love the man they married. And everybody want a good life lah, married, We want that happy family also for them. Tapi you want someone just cannot talk. They feel that they are right, she is wrong.
So based on the interview, NGOs, WEA, face several major challenges in supporting survivors of domestic violence. First, staff and volunteers often experience emotional stress and secondary trauma due to constant exposure to crisis situations. Many survivors also struggle with financial dependence, making it difficult to leave abusive relationships. Another challenge is limited funding and resources. Since NGOs rely heavily on donations and grants, they often have insufficient resources for outreach programs, counseling services, and support groups. In addition, cultural beliefs and social stigma in Malaysia can discourage victims from seeking help. Domestic violence is something viewed as a private family matter, causing survivors to remain silent or delay getting support. Overall, addressing gender-based violence requires a collective effort from the same entire community, not NGOs alone.
To conclude our interview, we asked the representative from the Women for Equality Association, Ms. Manohara, for her final reflections on how the society handles domestic violence. First, we asked regarding what the public needs to understand about the victims. She emphasized that survivors often are trapped in deep psychological erosion and unfair self-blame. When a victim is continuously broken down, their mind begins to accept the abuse as their own fault. She wants everyone to know a fundamental truth. The victim did absolutely nothing wrong. Secondly, when discussing about what needs to improve in society, she highlighted the critical need to shift from community gossip to real, confidential support systems. We must eliminate biases within frontline institutions like healthcare workers and law enforcement. And we must focus on educating the younger generation to successfully break this intergenerational cycle of violence. Finally, she left us with powerful advice for both the victims and the community. For those who are suffering, she urges them to act early and set firm boundaries at the very first sign of abuse. Crucially, for anyone who suspects a friend, a family member, or a neighbor who is a victim, she pleads with us to not just remain silent or just talk about it behind closed doors. She stresses that we must actively build a community safety net and help these victims as much as possible, giving them a safe, non-judgmental space to escape before it is